The business case for carbon management is well established but perhaps less well understood. The days of carbon and sustainability management being thought of as discretionary spend are over, and return on investment is clearly attractive. We've done analysis across our client base, which shows impressive increase in sales performance even across the recessionary period. Here I will show you 3 examples and explain what the clients did. Looking at the first one here, we have a start-up business within the washroom facilities marketplace. For them, it was an investment of about £2,000 that helped them to generate everything they needed to be competitive and compelling within that marketplace. This enabled them to take their product to market, and here we can see that the initial revenues from those were 200k. Moving on to a more established business, this time within contract cleaning, the business wanted to compete with much larger players within its marketplace. They invested £5,000, and included within that was establishment of their carbon credentials and assistance with ISO 14001. Building those credentials, they were able to tender successfully for some public sector contracts, and the result of this was an award of a £1 million contract, which is a very compelling outcome to their efforts. Looking more now to the large size companies within London and within the transport sector, a business there needed to make sure that they could win certain key contracts with corporate companies. Corporate companies frequently have very demanding requirements in terms of sustainability and carbon credentials, and this business needed to make sure that it had everything in line when it came to their carbon and abilities to minimise and offset against that. They've been successful in maintaining and winning new business using those credentials. We turn our focus now to cost reduction. Carbon management, I think, is well established as providing a good means to reduce your carbon, but how much really does it generate? Again, we've been back to our database of clients and we've checked up to see how they've been performing over the last few years. On average, they've managed to save over 20%, and the drivers for achieving this have been the carbon footprint appraisal work they do with this, which leads them to particular strategies and activities to reduce, both in terms of implementing new equipment, but also behavioural change, which of course costs nothing to do within the business. If we look at actually monetising what this means, this gets very interesting. If I can take a mid-sized company there of 500 people, and if we think about a company being an administration-based organisation, this means a certain cost for carbon within the organisation. Now, by implementing the carbon reduction programmes that lead from a carbon appraisal, this leads to a saving of over £140 per person per annum in your organisation. If you want to round that up to what that means to that medium-sized business, that's £72,000 that are being saved. So a compelling way of spending only a little bit of money on some consultancy and support to generate a big return, and this will happen year on year. So really for our clients, the reasons they come to us is they want to help improve their credentials, to help them with a sales pipeline. We've seen there the reduction in cost per person within the business that this is bringing about, and overall making the business more sustainable. If you have a sustainable business, more people will want to work there, and you'll find your staff retention rates will be much better. We help our clients in many different ways and offer a range of different services to achieve this. We've focused there on carbon appraisals. There are other compliance needs that we serve for our clients. You may be involved in the CRC, you may be becoming involved within mandatory carbon reporting. We're able to assist our clients successfully in those ways. If you're able to do a lot of work yourself, then we're happy also to help you with class-leading, cost-effective tools to enable your own in-house resource. I'm sure you'll have lots of questions that you want to ask me, and this has just been a few minutes run through of the business case for carbon footprinting. If you would like to talk with my team more, please do contact us on the number below, or please do email me with your questions. Thank you for listening.